How's it going, guys? WoshyyTCG and we are back playing some more Pokémon TCG Online, and then we're going to take a look at a Night March deck, but in the standard format. And in case you didn't know, the attack Night March actually does 20 times the number of Pokémon in your discard pile that have the attack Night March. I know that's a lot of Night March to be saying, but you know, Night March. So yeah, we have 3 different Pokémon here that have the attack Night March. So we've got Lampen, which is the most useless. It's kind of just discard fodder, so we're going to run Battle Compressors targeting Lampen most often. For Pumpkaboo, Pumpkaboo is probably our second attacker, depending on the matchup, to be honest. So Pumpkaboo has attack Night March, but for 3 colours energy. So it does require us to play a Dimension Value, which we run 3 copies of here. Just that it only requires a double colours, because attaching 3 energy is kind of significant. And then our third one is Joltik. Joltik only requires a double colour to attack with, but the downside about Joltik, it only has 30 hit points. So that probably means that your worst matchup is going to be something like bats, just anything with bats in. Just since that Pumpkaboo's only got 30 hit points and it's quite easy to knock it out. Since there's only one surprise buy, I think it is, from Crobat, that knocks out Joltik, so that's pretty annoying. Obviously if you're an expanded you could run like Mr. Mime or something like that. But we'd be running Mew-EX if we were, so it's not really that big of a problem. Anyway, so we're going to be running 3 Mew-EX just to help us set up. So whenever you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may join to have 6 cards in your hand. That's really good in this deck since it turns an Ultra Ball, which we're going to be using to discard perhaps Night March Pokemon to start with. And we also get to join to have 6 cards in our hands, so pretty decent. And then we're actually going to run 3 Unknown just for the Farewell Letter ability. So whenever you, once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may discard this Pokemon and all cards attached to it. And if you do, you draw cards. That's pretty decent in my opinion. Has a bit of synergy as well since we do run Revive. For Accurate Bike, just to look at the top 2 cards of our deck and put one of the cards, I was going to say Pokemon then. Oh, it could be a Pokemon. So yeah, put one of those cards into your hand and discard the other. Again, that's going to help us fuel the Night March attack, which is pretty decent. 4 Battle Compressors, just to discard 3 cards from our deck. So it could be anything, it could be Hexmaniac or Supporter if we need it, if we happen to have a Versus Seeker. But to be honest, at the beginning we're going to just aim for Lampen, since Lampen's kind of useless in a dead draw. We have 2 Revives. Revive's a really useful card in this deck, since the thing that Night March struggles with in Standard is just the fact that you have to attack with obviously your Night March Pokemon, but you struggle to do enough damage since you have to have Night March Pokemon in your discard pile. So that's where Revive comes in, just allows you to recycle your attackers rather than having to just go really aggressive and Battle Compressor away too many. 1 search in case we get into a sticky, I was going to say a switchy situation then, I don't know why, where we have to perhaps attach an energy to Shaman and stuff, just to prevent that, just 1 single copy. 4 Trainers Mail, just look at the top 4 cards of our deck and reveal the training card we find there. This is again just going to help accelerate, help us find Battle Compressors, just any trainer card to be honest, obviously since that's what Trainers Mail does, apart from Trainers Mail. So yeah, 4 Ultra Balls just to help us search for, sorry I keep slurring my words, search for a Mew-EX. Ideally, or even a Night March Pokemon to attack with if we need to. Ultra Ball is great since it reduces our hand size down for Mew-EX, and it also puts Night March Pokemon into the discard pile if we need them. 4 Versus Seeker to get back any supported card we might need. Obviously that has a bit of synergy with Battle Compressor, just since if we don't have a supporter card in our hand we can always Battle Compressor a Sycamore away and then Versus Seeker it back later. 1 Hexmaniac just to sort of sway the bat favour in our favour. I know it's not much, but honestly you're probably going to get set up quickly than a bat deck would. So yeah, Hexmaniac is going to help counter that, and it also helps out in matchups against Aegislash and stuff, being able to use Hexmaniac to get rid of its Mighty Shield ability, so we can actually attack with a double colours. 1 Lysander just to snipe the bench, 4 Professor Sycamore again just to help us discard Pokemon, and also you get to draw 7 cards, so can't really complain. 1 Xerosic. Now I've included Xerosic just because Night March decks slightly struggle against Giratina and Seismitoad. So Xerosic hopefully is going to sway that matchup a little bit into our favour, not much obviously because it's only the 1 card inclusion, and then we wouldn't even be able to play our Versus Seekers to get it back anyway, but it might be enough. Also, if we come up against a Mew-EX deck that's running Focus Sash or something annoying like that, then we can always use Xerosic to discard that just to guarantee us a knockout. 3-dimension value just to reduce the energy requirements for Pumpkaboo's attack, so that we only require double colours to use it. We could actually attack with Unknown if we wanted to, using its hidden power attack for free, which is okay. I doubt I'm ever going to have to use that, well at least I hope I don't. But I guess Unknown with a Muscle Band could actually knock out a Joltik if we came up in the mirror, so it might be useful. 2 Muscle Bands just to increase our damage by 20. It's kind of necessary so that you don't have to have too many, whatchamacallit, Night March Pokemon in the discard pile, so you'd rather be attacking with Pumpkaboo and Joltik. 4 double colours, since that's what our main energy requirements are, then 3 electric energy. Now that's just because Joltik's null attack, and you can also attach a Muscle Band to Joltik, but I think electric Pokemon actually hit for weakness more often than not than a psychic Pokemon does. So that's why Pumpkaboo, we don't really need to be using Ram, I would say. And also Ram's only 10 damage anyway, but yeah, there's a lot more things in the meta at the moment, I think. Anyway. I said anyway a lot then. But still, that Joltik counters. Not so much really. I guess it's a 2-hit knockout on a Mew-EX, so that is something to consider, with the Muscle Band attached obviously. But yeah, anyway, let's try find a couple of games. So see you guys in a moment. Okay, so we come up against Lilyberry, running a dark and colourless deck. The first thing I think of is Yveltal, but I might be mistaken. It could be Malamar, it could be... what else? What else is dark? It could be a Mega Absol deck for all we know. I've never actually seen one, but you know. Still, so our opponent's taken a while to decide which side of the coin they prefer. I honestly go for heads just because it's like the picture side, if that makes sense. It's the more pretty side, like on Pokemon coins especially. The tail side is always the same. So yeah. I guess that's vice versa with like real life coins, because the tail side is usually different, isn't it? And our opponent's inactive. Okay. So they get heads and they get to, yeah. Okay, so our opponent actually prefers heads as well. Interesting. So for Pumpkaboo, and our hand's not looking too shabby at all. Have a couple of Ultra Balls, a double colours to get us started, and then look, there's a Malamar. I was kind of not saying like Malamar EX, I meant the other one, but yeah. Still. But our opponent has resistance against us, and they also have that Hyper Hypnosis, which is kind of annoying. We do wake up though, so that's great. Get double colours, we have the Dimension Valley in play, that's decent. Acro Bike away, getting a Battle Compressor is super. We might actually be able to knock our opponent out turn 1 if we get really lucky. So there's 1 Lampence, that's 20, 40, 60. Just counting the damage now. Use a Trainer's Mail first before I use that Ultra Ball. Get another Battle Compressor, that's awesome. You'll be able to play that once more. Hopefully there's some more Lampence in here, I think I did see one. So that's actually 60 because of resistance, but I think we have a Muscle Band, don't we? No, we don't. So 60, gonna get rid of Pumpkaboo and a Joltik, just to even Stevens, just even it all out. I'm gonna Ultra Ball away Ultra Ball and Electric Energy here. Hopefully just gonna grab a Mew-EX. Get to draw a fresh 6 cards, so that's awesome. Get another Battle Compressor. I'm gonna get rid of a Sycamore here since I'm fairly confident that means that we can actually get the turn 1 knockout. Go ahead and attach a Muscle Band. Versus Seeker for the Sycamore. I know it's a bit aggressive discarding all these double colours, but still get to use it. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to use Unknown's effect here for the farewell letter. Acro Bike. I'm going to grab the Acro Bike. We need this bit. Oh, this isn't good. Actually, I'm going to grab the Versus Seeker. That makes more sense. Not really, actually. The Lysander probably would have. Ultra Ball away Sycamore and a Sycamore. We do have the Versus Seeker to always get back anything we need anyway. I'm going to grab the Joltik here. How many Pokemon do we have in our discard pile? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's 9. Okay, yeah, that's a knockout, isn't it? I might as well grab the Shaman here. Yeah, super. So we're just going to go for a Night March here. I think it's 180. So that's a turn 1 Night March for 180 damage. Donking our opponent. I will obviously try and find another game, but that's just something interesting. Get 25 tokens, that's awesome. I'm not sure if Pokemon have actually like changed all of its stuff. But anyway, I'll try to find another game, so bear with me a moment. Okay, so we come up against D-Max running what looks to me like a Mega Manetric slash whatchamacallit, Regice deck with a hint of Shaman. So we do actually get to go first, which is awesome. I think. Yeah, so it does look like it's a Mega Manetric deck. We start off with just a Joltik, but our hand is absolutely filthy, so I don't think we have anything to worry about. And we get to draw an extra card off our opponent's mulligan as well. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to see. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use the Battle Compressor here, discard a few Lampents first and foremost, but we do have a second Battle Compressor in our hand to play anyway. So we'll go ahead and play that and then actually say what I was going to say. So I'm going to play this Battle Compressor. I'm actually going to discard a Pumpkaboo and use the Revive, and then attach a DCE to that rather than the Joltik, just in case our opponent does run Muscle Bands in their deck. I know it's not very likely since it is Mega Manetric, but they do run Regice as well because I did see some water in their deck. So go ahead and get rid of a couple of Pumpkaboos and stuff. Use a Revive here for a Pumpkaboo. Attach double colours to it. Trainer's Mail, hopefully it's an Ultra Ball or something. Ooh, we're going to grab the Acrobike, I think. Going to play the Acrobike. Oh, why? Okay, I think we just click Done. I'm actually not even going to play the Sycamore since I need to keep these double colours in our deck. We can always just attach the double colours to that Joltik and then just continue on our way either way. So we don't really have too much to worry about. Oh, you do see a Muscle Band though. See, that's what I mean. Like, I'm glad I did that. It actually makes me feel clever. But still, anyway, we're going to put this Pumpkaboo. It does have a little bit of damage on it, so it's already a little bit beaten up. Do get the Muscle Band, but unfortunately we don't get another Pokemon to attach the double colours to, so we're going to have to Sycamore away 4 energy, which is dismal. Battle Compressor. Going to get rid of a few Pumpkaboos. Joltik's not, well, it's probably the better play. So we are just going to get rid of a few of them. Why not just get rid of a Joltik as well? We do need a secondary attacker though on our bench. So we're going to play this Unknown. Play Trainer's Mail, hopefully get an Ultra Ball, which we do. Actually saying that I really need that Dimension Valley more. Am I likely to draw into a Dimension Valley? I think, do we risk the biscuit? I think we do. I think we just have to anyway. So an Ultra Ball away a Sycamore and a Lysander here for Shaman EX. Probably not the best idea though since our opponent is super effective against us. We're going to play it. Draw into our 6 cards and we do get Dimension Valleys, so that's just saved. We risked the biscuit and we actually, like, it paid off. We do get a Joltik, which we can go ahead and slap an energy on. I'm not going to use the Unknown's Farewell Letter effect just yet, I don't think. I'm just going to use Night March. Wait, are we even knocking our opponent out? That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Yeah, we're doing 200 damage, so I think we are. 200 damage to this Manetric, and we take 2 prize cards. Now we do get that double colours off the prizes, which is pretty much crucial to actually taking a knockout on this other Manetric. We do get Enhanced Hammered. Oh, that's unfortunate. Our opponent does need another benched Pokemon though to survive the turn, well, survive the game. So our opponent's just going to overrun into our Joltiks, and we're just going to attach a double colours to this Pumpkaboo and just continue using Night March and win the game. I will try to find another game. I'm sorry the game's really quick, but that is the tendency with Night March. It's either you make a mistake, which I often do, and lose, or you win. Oh yeah, quickly just to show you guys, I did mention it in my last sort of like battle, I would say. But they do have a Gengar box going around at the moment, so it's actually a Gengar bundle. So a bundle featuring Gengar EX. It's really cool. It does cost quite a bit of coins, but still I think it's worth it. You get 2 Ancient Origins packs, so that's like 600 coins as it is. And they're already 5 card packs anyway. But you get 1 Mega Gengar deck box and 1 Mega Gengar coin. A set of card sleeves featuring Mega Gengar as well. So you actually get sleeves, a coin, and a deck box, and a Gengar EX obviously. Wait, yeah, you do. So that's really decent for that amount actually, and it runs through until the 27th of October. So I think they're changing it up weekly. So every Thursday, but it probably goes to Friday actually because it runs through. They'll change it up. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I will try to find another battle now, so give me a moment. Okay, okay. We come up against Law 454, running what looks to me like some sort of metal deck, since it does have colorless. Did I click Tails? Did I honestly just click Tails then? Or did our opponent click? Did I flip the coin? I must have, because mine's upside down. Why did I click Tails? Yeah, so we see an Aegislash. That is a huge problem instantly. Now. Okay. We play the Trainer's Mail. We get a Battle Compressor. Awesome. That's probably the only thing that I needed to do to actually get into this game. So I'm going to do that. Get rid of a Lampen. Get rid of another Lampen and a Sycamore just in case he's... Sorry, excuse me. Just burping there. Oh no, wait. Do we get rid of Hexmaniac? I think we do. Get rid of Hexmaniac since we can actually Versus Seek that back. Play Acrobike. Ooh, what do I want? Ultra Ball or Trainer's Mail? Ultra Ball. Gonna Ultra Ball away Hero Revive and an Electric Energy for an obvious Mew-EX. Mew-EX is obvious. Attach the double colors to our Joltik, play the Mew-EX, draw until we have 6 cards. Ultra Balling away Dimension Valley. Ooh, do I want to do that? No, I can play that. Ultra Ball away the Lifestand and the Lampen for another Mew-EX, since then I can actually play this Dimension Valley and draw an extra 3 cards. Instead, well, 4 cards. We get a Battle Compressor, so that's awesome. We can go ahead and discard a couple of Pumpkaboos after we prioritize Lampens, obviously. I don't think there's any more left in the deck though. There isn't. So we're going to get rid of a few Pumpkaboos. Now, how much damage are we doing? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's only 100 damage. Only 100 damage. Do we want to do it? Do we want to do it? I think we do. Gonna play this Joltik, play the Versus Seeker for this Hexmaniac. I just want to play it straight away, and then actually just use Night March for 100 damage. Oh, 120 damage against this Aegislash. I obviously miscounted. Quite frustrating that we didn't get the one-hit knockout. But I think our opponent can't even knock us out. That's doing 60. Okay, our resistance actually makes us take 40 damage rather than 20. Kind of a bummer there, but we've almost taken out our opponent's biggest threat against us, which is Aegislash EX. We're obviously super effective against Mega Ments. Mega Ments? Mega Ray. I really wish they would release Mega Ments. That would be awesome. Like, Mega Salamence would be sick. Do we just promote our Shaman? Yeah, since we can always just Sky Return anyway and conserve the DCE. Ooh, we get the Battle Compressor. Gonna discard a Pumpkaboo. I can't discard any more. Another Battle Compressor. We don't need to be discarding cards now. Just a bit too late. And what do I want to get rid of? A Unknown, but do I really want to get rid of an Unknown? Revive? No. Just get rid of that. That's all we need to get rid of. Attach a double colors to our Shaman. Sycamore away. Attach a Muscle Band to our Mew-EX. And then I think I might just pass, actually. And there's Acrobike. We get a Versus Seeker. So now our opponent knows that that's the only problem. I know, did they get to see it? I don't think they do. Gonna Trainer's Mail for a Revive, just to get back another Pumpkaboo or something like that, just in case. Just in cases. Get back a Joltik even. I don't know why I said Pumpkaboo. And I think we're just gonna pass. It's a 2-hit knockout on our Mew-EX anyway, and I can't see them getting that many energy into play. Just gonna pass. We will actually knock out this Aegislash if we use a Hexmaniac next turn, which is what I'm hoping to do. That would be awesome if we get it. Can't see us not getting it now that I think about it. But yeah, that would be really cool. Obviously, our Mew-EX will get healed because it would be returned to our hand. We'll get the double colors back and the Muscle Band, which we could put on a Joltik later on. And yeah, I think we'll be good to go. Attach an energy to this Mew-EX just so we can promote it and retreat into our Joltik next turn. We do have a Dimension Valley to counter Stadium from our opponent here, so yeah, I think honestly we just have to not be ridiculously aggressive like I usually am. Oh, we see another Aegislash though. I can't deal with 2. I just can't do it. But We do have a Lysander in the discard pile, and how many Versus Seekers? Just a single one. We see a Lysander up into that Joltik though. That's okay. I'll go for it. Like, just waste your Lysander. It's fine by me. And we're going to see a Slash Blast destroying us. But we're going to promote our Mew-EX. What do I want to do? Oh, no, I can't waste a double card, so I'm going to attach an energy to our Mew-EX. And just Versus Seeker for the Hex Maniac. Stop our opponent from playing any Shamans of their own as well, which would be decent. Play it. Use Sky Return. Knock out this Aegislash-EX and promote our Shaman. I really need a revive. Wait, there's got to be some... Oh, come on, let me promote. Just promote your Pokemon. Promote Hoopa just so it's an easy knockout for me. Please. Okay, they promote another Aegislash, that's annoying. How much damage is Joltik even doing now? It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So we do actually need that Muscle Band. So we can take a knockout this Aegislash next turn, if we need to. But our opponent does play Revive. Who plays Revive? Oh wait, I've just realised. Our opponent actually has no, like, energy. Like, in play. So that's actually something that we could play to. Retreat into our Joltik, double Colours it up, as well as Muscle Band. What do I want to do? Versus Seeker first, and just play that Hex Maniac. But do I want to play my Mew-EX? That's the thing. I'm going to Ultra Ball away Dimension Valley and a Sycamore. Since we do have that Versus Seeker, so we can always get it back later. Oh wait, we have another Joltik! Okay, awesome, I'm going to grab that then. Grab that, bench that, and then play Hex Maniac. Since even if our opponent does choose to promote their other Aegislash, we can just knock it out, and use Night March to knock out an Aegislash-EX and take 2 prize cards. So this is just a Shaman-EX, like, not Shaman-EX, Aegislash-EX. I think I should said Shaman just then. Just like hate on Aegislash. And yeah, I can't believe this, but a Night March deck might possibly take out 3 Aegislash-EX in a game. And it is. It's going to... What? That's insane. Anyway, we're going to get another Hex Maniac, so we're going to play that and actually just use Joltik's Night March again. And turn that bad matchup against Aegislash into a good matchup. I do apologise. This is probably going to be a short video. I am pretty busy and I'm quite hungry again, even though I've just eaten. So anyway, that's going to be it for today, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I know it's a bit short. But yeah. Leave a thumbs down if you didn't enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and thank you very much for watching.